Shares are down, but APE is up. The always confusing world of something so simple as going to the movie. Jenny, take us through it. What's going on?
The world of going to the movie theaters, Oliver, is much more complicated than that. But AMC today lower after they did announce a pretty significant agreement really to provide them now additional capitalization. This was a pretty big deal. So the settlement will grant holders of AMC's common stock 1 share of common stock for every 7.5 shares held during this reverse stock split that will be carried out in connection with a planned conversion of preferred share units, otherwise known as APE. So it makes sense to me why we're seeing APE shares actually react higher, because this benefits those APE shares. Now, any fractional shares owned will be paid in cash, but the settlement will preserve, they said, about $100 million worth of common stockholders' stakes in the company. The settlement consideration, which comprises of approximately 6.9 million post-reverse split shares, will be distributed then to pre-conversion holders of AMC's common stock. Now, while the value of those shares at issuance will depend on the market prices, their aggregate value is expected to exceed that $100 million figure in terms of AMC's equity. Now, they were halted earlier in today's session to the downside. Shares, are selling off on the day. It's actually amazing the fact that AMC shares are only down about 4% for the year, down about 83% from their high. But there is some other good pieces of information to pay attention to when looking at AMC. We are seeing IMAX just reported a really strong quarter due to, you guessed it, Avatar sales. So we're seeing I had to mention it.
Get her out of here.
We are seeing some enthusiasm with that. I have to mention IMAX when we talk AMC, Oliver. And we're seeing their popcorns doing really well, actually. Per Twitter, it's sold out at most Walmart locations. So love them or hate them, the AMC community is one that is very important and that I pay attention to, honestly.
Okay.